Okay, so you guys already know that the Business Plug Mixer some Sundays comes on at 7-ish. 7-ish, which means that it will come on at 7 o'clock when it can, or it may come on later. You just never know. Hi, my name is Linda Murray Bullard. They call me the Business Plug. They call me the Business Plug because I help women 35 and over bring their ideas online. That's their business ideas. I help them to get their business ideas put in place online. That's what I do. So today we're going to talk about, should I take a business course? And I'm going to give you 9 different things to consider when you're thinking about taking a business class, a business course, in order to learn how to do business. Now, mind you, this type of course can be a part of a program, like you're trying to get a degree, or it may be just you need to sharpen your business acumen in order to start your business. So, this will apply both ways. But these are things that you should consider if you're thinking about going into business. These are things that should consider about that. So if you're watching this, go ahead and share. If you're watching it in the replay, go ahead and put hashtag replay so I'll know that you saw it. My whole goal this evening is to help you understand what you need to look for when you're talking about taking a course or a class that's going to help you do well in your business. So, should you take a business course? A lot of times I get asked that because I've been teaching business courses since 2014. I've had hundreds of students to sit in different classes with me and different classes with me for other people. And so right now I am getting people ready to go in my class, which starts on May the 24th. In fact, I had my first registration today. So we are talking about what should you look for if you're looking for a business course. So if you're thinking about starting a business, then here we go. Let's talk about it. So the first thing is the course that you are wanting, the class that you're wanting. Is it something that you want for a specific subject, or is it something that you want for the whole business acumen? Because very different things. So if I'm a business owner already in business and I find that my marketing needs strength, then I want to take a marketing class. I don't want to take a full-blown business class because that'd be a waste of time unless I started my business uh, without being trained and I just put something up and I've been chugging right along for, however long. And now I feel like with COVID, I probably need to get some more business knowledge. So think about it. Tip one is, do you want a broad course or do you want a course that's more targeted toward what you need? Step two is, what skills do you want to develop? Like there are courses that'll help you build website. There are courses that'll help you learn how to market your product. There are courses that will help you learn anything you need to learn about business, right? The 12-week course that I have, it's a 90-day course. It teaches you, it chops up business in small chunks so that you're able to digest the whole big picture of business, right? It's an overview, so it's not in depth, but it's just enough to get your wheels to learning about spinning so that you're learning about what is it really like to own and operate a business. Now, so with that being said, if that's what you need, then you need a full blown course. You want to find someone who has various topics that they can walk you through to help you to build your business acumen. If that's not what you need, then you need to probably try to find someone more specific. So if you have a specific skill set that you want to develop, let's say you want to learn how to do social media posts, like what should go into a Facebook ad or a Google ad, or what should go into your video. Say you want to do videography, and you want to know how to make your videos pop. That's a different class than if you wanted to go to build a website. So being very intentional in selecting the course that you need It's going to help you consider when you're looking at courses, when you're thinking about signing, enrolling into a course, what do you want the outcome to be? At the end of the course, you want to have what? What skill set, what knowledge? The other is, does it matter? Like, do you need credentials? Right? So if I'm trying to so I'm a project management professional, a PMP, and I've been certified by the PMI, the Project Management Institute. Now that's a global institute. That what that means is my certification, my credentials with them, I can use them in Japan, I can use them in Africa, I can use them anywhere in the world, and they have the same strength as they would here in the United States. Are you needing that kind of credential? Or do you just basically need something to say that, hey, I've taken this course, I've been trained? My social media marketing certificate came from the from Silicon Valley Digital Institute. And so it is because I wanted to get my my social media marketing certificate from somebody that was in the Silicon Valley area. And I actually found a vendor and I went and took that class with my certification from Silicon Valley. So, what is it that you need? What credentials do you need your certificate for? Like, do you need it to be from a PMI, from somebody who has like global recognition, or will just anyone who can give you that information do? You have to think about that. Also, is there more to consider than the course? Like, would you when you take this course, will it also lead to another course and another course? Like, are there levels? Like level one, level two, intermediate, advanced, beginners. Where will this course get you? Where will you land at the end of if you take this course? Where will you land? What is the end result that you're trying to achieve? Do you want to be advanced? Do you want to be mid-level? What do you want to be? So that's something to consider. Also, how is this important to your work experience? Like, will you be using what you're taking from this course? So, are you able to implement and activate whatever you're learning in this course? That's another question, right? So, when you're thinking about taking a business course, you want to think about, am I going to be able to use the information that I extract from this course? Will it be a part of my work experience? Will it help me open my business? Will it help me to do better on my job? What is this course about? How is it going to help me? Another thing is, what do building entrepreneurs need to know? Like, does this course give me what I need to know? One thing I find most entrepreneurs lack is financial acumen, business finances, right? So, of course, if you're going to do like my 90-day course, you want to make certain that you dig deep on the finances, because as a business owner, you actually impact those numbers, and knowing your numbers is like job one of an entrepreneur. Not only are you creating funds and spending money, buying things and selling things, but also you have to manage your cash flow, right? You have to see how your money comes into your business and what happens when it's there, and then where does it go. You also have to have a balance sheet. You have to have your income statements, which shows you your gross profit margin versus your net profit, the bottom line. Like understanding those business finances. So, what is it that you really need to know as an entrepreneur? And then, uh, is there a language advantage? Like, if I have a girl, shout out to Kwanda Lamb, who is teaching Black girls in Spanish. And what she's doing is teaching people how to speak Spanish in business or how to have conversational Spanish. So that can be something if you're in a Hispanic, if your population includes Hispanic people and you want to be a service or a product that would be inclusive, then why not learn Spanish? Why not learn how to speak Spanish so that you can communicate to more people? It actually broadens your reach when you're trying to build your business, right? And then, does math matter? Oh boy, yes. Let me just tell you, the maths do matter. The maths do matter. So Does this course include mathematics, business finances? I cannot overstate that. You really, 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 really need to have a business course that includes finances, or go to a specifically business financial course. If somebody's teaching it at your local small business development center, or if you can find it somewhere online, if you are a business owner, you need to understand business math. And it's more to it than I buy this and sell it to you and I get money. Like, that's the short version. That is the bottom, that's in there. But you need to understand your gross profit versus your net profit. You need to understand your break even point. You need to be able to do a break even analysis so that you know when you start to make a profit in your business. All that sounds like want to a business owner that hasn't dived deep into their numbers. But for those of us who have done the studies and we know how important it is to know that number, it's going to help with your longevity. So the deal is, you learn how to do the math for your business. It's not about just buying something and selling something. It's actually understanding the numbers, understanding your finances, understanding your cost of goods sold, and understanding how you as a business owner get to control the cost of goods sold. Like, when I'm talking to my clients about business plans, and we're going over the final part, which is the finances. And I'm teaching them about how many widgets do you need to sell in order to reach your financial goals your first year. And what we do is we back into that, right? So if they tell me I need to make $50,000 at the end of the year, I want my net profit to be $50,000, Linda. Then what I'd say to them is, let's back into that. And we look at the top four, 3 to 4 products that they sell, and then we look at how much they're selling it for. We subtract how much they paid for it, and then we can very clearly see their gross profit. And so the goal is them to get enough gross profit that they're able to pay their bills. Because if they can't pay their bills, they won't be open. So we back into that number. And a lot of times they understand that I either have to go down on how much it costs me to make this project, this product or service, or I need to go up on my pricing in order to capture what I need as my gross profit. So it's understanding things like that is what you need when you're thinking about, should I have a business course? Should I attend a business course? Again, my business course is starting in May 24th. And so I have open enrollment going on right now. Just introducing, it's called the Building Your Own Business course. Hello there. Well, hello there, Valerie. Very good to see you, my lady. Thanks for joining in. I look forward to having you here on the program in the month of May. She's going to be on with me on March the 9th. You don't want to miss this. She is a firehouse out there in the Philippines doing her wonderful thing. She's over in Manila. So it's good to see you, Valerie. But yeah, but you need to understand what it takes in order to achieve what you need to achieve. So if you're opening a business, you need to understand how to structure it, right? You need to understand how to get the right structure, because most people want to be a solo entrepreneur, meaning I'm going to just open my business. And with that, it's the cheapest way of going to business. All you pretty much have to do is go get your license and open. You don't have to register it no way. You don't have to do pretty much nothing. You just start it, right? Cheapest way to go into business, but it's also the most risky form of business, in that all of your assets, like if you own house, car, 401k, savings, you have money in the bank, you have assets, bonds, stock, all of that. If you are a solo entrepreneur and that's the way you choose to go into business, right? Then all of that is at risk. So understanding how that plays into your assets, because what you don't want to happen in this very litigious society, you do not want people coming for you and getting your house, your car, your bills. I mean, your house, your car. You hope they get your bills, your house, your car, your savings, right? Your 401ks, your bank accounts, because we're in a litigious society, and especially if you are doing something that people can put that's topical, that people put on their skin, or something that people eat, if you're a cook, because There are so many food allergies out here, and there are so many skin allergies out here that although people say, well, it's organic, you can still be allergic to organic products. Like, so the fact that it's organic doesn't mean that you can't be allergic to it. And if somebody bought your product, your organic product, and they had a reaction to it, then that looks like a lawsuit. If you're a small business, you don't want them coming after all your assets. And for that reason, you need to understand how to structure your business properly. Another thing that I find that business owners need to learn is how to market their product. Time after time again, people tell me when I ask them, who's your avatar? Who are you marketing to? And they say, I'm marketing to everybody. Well, guess what? If you're marketing to everybody, you're marketing to no one. It's about finding out who is your target customers and then marketing to them because they actually want to know what you're selling and they'll pay you for it. If you're having to haggle over your prices, people want to undercut you. People want, give me this discount, da, 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 da. If you're having to fight just to charge for your value, you're talking to the wrong customer. So understanding marketing. Another thing I find that small businesses could use better, could know better, is how to set up their systems. Like what kind of systems do you have in your business? And are those systems working for you? Are you working in your business or working on your business? Ideally, you're letting systems, all the automation you can use, you're letting it work in your business, right? And then you're on the outside getting more business, grabbing more business, attracting more business. So that's ideally. So that's about the systems. And the other part is about distribution, like how are you getting your product to to the customer? Ideally, you want to have your product as close to your customers as possible. So do they have to go through a bunch of clicks? Do they have to enter a lot of data? How are you making it? Don't make it hard for your customers to do business with you. And so what I mean by that is making sure that your distribution channels are smooth and with the customer in mind. And then also after the sale, do you have customer service? Like we talk about customer service for these big box businesses and all, but you as a small business, you need to concentrate on customer service too, because what happens is you want to have repeat customers that come back. You don't want to always have to have new customers. That one and done, that one customer, chasing that one customer forever, that is exhausting and expensive. But if you can nurture relationships with your existing customers, they come back again and again and again and again. Like it's funny. I was talking to a client last week, and she had to remind me, but I did her business plan, and she was like, I mean, I did her resume. I did her resume for her to get a position, and she said that was the only time that I received a call back from this company she had applied for. She said, I've applied for them several times, but in this, we were talking about business plans this time. So customers come back when you create a customer journey, then you have the customer to buy one product, and then when it's time for them to buy the next product and the next product and the next product, you're there to serve them. Do you have that in your business? Are you doing one and done, like you sell it one time and it's done? Like if you're selling lotions and food or whatever you're selling, have you created a customer journey so that you continually have customers to come to you? Like I started all this talking about should I take a business course? But what I want you to understand is there is so much that entrepreneurs don't know about starting their business, right? There is so much they don't know about what to do next. And so that's why, for one, I created the mustplugin.com, which is a free checklist. Free checklist costs you nothing. All you do is download it and begin working. It has 15 points on it to work you through starting your business. It's the easy part. It's all the free materials, all the free resources like the SBA and SCORE and how to get your EIN, IRS, and all this other basic stuff that you need to know to start a business. I put that out there because people were calling me and they were like, Linda, I have a business idea. What do I do next? And so I wanted to give them what they could do next. I created the checklist. Again, it's at mustplugin.com. It's free, costs you nothing. You download it and just start working it. And I think I'll put that in the chat so you'll have it. Must plug. fasttracin.com, and it's a free download. You can download that, and it will give you the information that you need to start your business. But that's what this is about. This is about the course. So in addition to that, let's say you download the checklist and you get to number 15 and you're like, okay, I've done all this work, but I still don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's when you need to take a course. So the answer is, should I take a business course? The answer is yes. If you go through that checklist and you do all the things I have outlined for you to do, and then you still are puzzled and you still don't know what to do next, then the next thing you should do is take a business course. I mean, really. And there are some in your neighborhood. It doesn't, I mean, it really doesn't matter for the most part, who you take the course from. Like there in Chattanooga, there are several businesses that teach co-starter. I teach the Kauffman training. Mine is Fast Trac by the Kauffman Foundation. But there are several courses all over the United States where people are teaching how to start businesses the right way. Join one that is credible. Look at the reviews about it and understand what you're going to get in return for your money, and look at the return on the investment, not necessarily the pricing, because pricing can sometimes scare us. Like we get sticker shock, because for the most of us, we haven't spent that much money on our education, except in college, right? So understanding that you need to get value out of whatever you spend. The course that I am teaching, which starts on May the 24th, you actually get a full blown business plan at the end of the course. You get a submittable business plan because I understand how hard it is. And while you're learning, you're actually creating a business plan. And I'm going to put that link in here as soon as I finish. I don't know why I forgot to do it when I started this. But yeah, but that's what this is all about. It's about, should I take a course? Like, should you take a course? You need to ask yourself, if you are a business person, if you are a startup company, and you've never had business training, then yes, yes, please take a business course from someone that's teaching business. Again, do your due diligence. Make sure you check out their reputation, make sure you check out reviews, make sure they have receipts where they have other businesses they have helped start, so that you're not just giving your money to somebody fly by night and they run off with your money, and then you consider yourself now stuck and broke because you've given them your money. So my goal is to help business owners just like you find their way. You can get the mustplugin.com checklist, which is free to get you started. And then if you need additional assistance, on the thank you page, I have some other information that's going to help you out. My name is Linda Murray Bullard. They call me the business plug. And I am plugging you in today of whether, if you are an entrepreneur, I just answered your questions on whether you should take a course or not, and what to consider when you're thinking about taking a course, what questions you should ask. So I hope you have found this information to be of value to you. And I will see you next Sunday at 7 o'clock ish. I have to say 7 o'clock ish because sometimes I can get on at 7 and other times it's 7:03. I don't know, it could be 7:15. But just know that every Sunday I'm coming on to bring you information that's going to help you to build your business. I'm on your side and I want to take you higher. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next week on the Business Plugs Mixer. Bye.